Another way to do this is really going from a 5-day week cleaning program. If you're really needing to cut costs in your budget, sometimes you can get away with one fewer cleaning during the middle of the week. Usually Mondays and Fridays you want to keep on there just because people like to come into a clean office building first thing on Monday morning. And then Wednesday is usually a good day to cut out if you're going to shave off a day. So you can go from 5 days to 4 days, and that alone can really add up to hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of savings a month. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cleaning Indie Podcast, brought to you by American Facility Care. I'm your host, Tom Moore, co-founder of American Facility Care, and we like to talk about all things facility and building related. Are you a facilities director or property manager, or even the point person in charge of your building? If so, then this podcast is for you. Okay, today we have an exciting episode. Really, we're going to give out massive value. I'm really excited about this topic. We're going to talk about ways where you can potentially save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per month. We're going to look at this subject, 6 ways to lower your cleaning budget today. Let's get right into it. Really quickly, a caveat, we understand that not all of these situations are practical for your specific situation, as no two buildings are really the same. But having said that, several of these will work in your building just by integrating them. All right, here's 6 ways to lower your cleaning budget. Number 1, Consolidate Services. Instead of hiring multiple companies to do different cleaning tasks around your building, consider hiring one. Instead of hiring a carpet cleaner, a window cleaner, an upholstery cleaner, a hard floor tile and grout VCT cleaner, consider hiring one cleaning company to do all of them. This can really help you negotiate a better price and consolidate your billing. And just really it brings about better communication as well. So an example of this is we have several sorority houses that we clean nightly, Monday through Friday, or actually during the day, Monday through Friday. And in the summertime, they have off. And so we do deep cleanings inside of those buildings. And we actually go into the rooms during the summer months and we deep clean. We pull the furniture away from the walls and we wipe the walls down and get all the dust out from underneath and just wipe down, sanitizing every surface in those rooms inside of the sorority houses. So we provide nightly janitorial during the school year, but then during the summer, we offer a deep cleaning service. That way they don't have to bring another company in and provide that service. We also do carpet cleaning for those sorority houses as well, grout and tile cleaning, window cleaning inside and outside, and VCT maintenance. And so that really consolidates the bill. It really consolidates everything that you need done. It just puts it in one simple company that you can communicate directly with for all of your needs. So also another thought on this, consolidating services, by having one company doing multiple services for you, that really does save you time in your communicating. Number 2, adjust cleaning frequency. This is another great way to save money on your cleaning budget today. Here's what you do. You evaluate your cleaning needs and adjust the frequency of cleaning services to match your actual needs. We all know that building requirements change throughout the course of a year. We have an office building that we clean throughout the year where they bring in extra workers for a special project that they have 3 to 4 months out of the year. And so we'll ramp up their cleaning, sometimes even add a second cleaning shift during the day. And then when they're done with that project, we ramp it back down to daily. Another way to do this is really going from a 5-day week cleaning program. If you're really needing to cut costs in your budget, sometimes you can get away with one fewer cleaning during the middle of the week. Usually Mondays and Fridays you want to keep on there just because people like to come into a clean office building first thing on Monday morning. And then Wednesday is usually a good day to cut out if you're going to shave off a day. So you can go from 5 days to 4 days, and that alone can really add up to hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of savings a month. And of course, you can change frequency as well from 5 days to 3 days and experiment around. If you have a good cleaning company, they're going to be willing to work with you and experiment just if that's going to work with your density, building density, the number of people that come in and out of your building, whether it's clients or your own employees that come in and out of that building. So you want a company really overall who's willing to communicate with you and also work with you to accomplish this. So if you do that, you really can save a lot of money by adjusting the cleaning frequency. All right, just as you adjust the number of times you clean a specific part of your building or all of your building, you can also save money by changing or updating or really taking a close look at your scope of work. When you sign on with a cleaning company, a cleaning contractor, typically you present them with a scope of work or just a task list of breaking down, okay, in each area, the kitchen needs this done, this done, this done, the restrooms, need these things done. And so typically you hand that paper to them. If not, they should come up with that on their own. We use a software that has standard cleaning times. It's all standardized according to ISSA standards for how long it should take to do a specific task, whether it's vacuuming a rug or different carpets or taking out trash based on the number of trash containers. It's broken down by the task, the cleaning time. There's standardized cleaning times. A cleaning company or contractor should be able to hand that to you, a scope of work. So it's important when you're going over that scope of work to really go through the areas of your building that are underutilized or not even being used at all. That's a great way to save money when you're taking on a new cleaning contract or just working with the current one you have and say, hey, if you probably noticed this section of cubicles just aren't getting used just because they're working from home. We want to see if we can save some money during this time on our budget by cutting out those areas of cleaning. There also are ways to identify areas that have lower foot traffic. So parts of your office that are underutilized, as we mentioned, they're not seeing a big flow of foot traffic come through there. And so you might want to change the scope of work to say, instead of cleaning this area 5 nights a week, let's clean this area maybe even once a week. And that could really provide great cost savings if you do that once a week. So updating your scope of work. All right. Number 4, negotiate a better price with your cleaning company to obtain a better price for your cleaning services. So whether or not you've had them for a long time or short time really should not matter. Along these lines, if they're unwilling to come down or move on their price, sometimes it's common for the customer for you to shop around and get a quote, and then you can present them with that quote and see if they will match the quote or come close to it. Sometimes though, you have to be careful because sometimes comparing one cleaning company to another, as we discussed in our first episode, can be comparing apples to oranges instead of apples to apples, just based on different types of management systems and the training that the cleaners received, as well as the equipment that they use could be inferior. So you really have to compare, make sure you're getting a great cost comparison. We've noticed sometimes when one of our customers wants to negotiate a price reduction, could be that they're taking on a new building project. And so when they're taking on a new building project, they want to find ways to save money in their budget. And so they ask if we can look at these different areas, frequency of cleaning and they look at areas of the building that aren't being utilized as much, and they request for a cleaning reduction. And sometimes they could even go out and get another bid and then bring that bid back to their current contractor and see if they can come close to that bid. And again, you want to be careful because sometimes it's better to work with the people you know if you have a good relationship and things have been going well. So sometimes it's better to work with people that you know than the people that you don't. But this is one area that you can really save, is negotiating a better price. All right, number 5, use technology to optimize your cleaning operations. For example, this is something that we're going to discuss in an upcoming podcast about technology, but there have been some great advancements in technology, specifically in this area. There are different sensors that you can purchase. There's a company called Mero.co, Mero.co, and they provide sensors that you can purchase, and they really tell how many people are coming in, what's the flow of people coming into a building, even specific areas of your building, and then coming back out. How long are they staying in those areas? And that can really help you analyze your needs in a particular area. So there's occupancy monitoring. And then with that, you can allocate labor based on building traffic. They also have, and many other companies have this as well, there's supply monitoring. So this is a technology that it's a wireless device that is inside of your dispensers, inside of your restrooms. So your paper dispensers, your tissue paper dispensers, and your soap dispensers. And so if you have daytime porters or daytime cleaners, and maybe you have a larger building and they're working throughout the day in your building, how this benefits you is as soon as it gets to a certain level, let's say it's a roll of paper towels, it will alert them when that roll is almost out. Because many times, what does a cleaner do? They come in when there's this much on the paper, maybe a half inch of paper left. And if you really save that, if you can save that and just change it less frequently, but right at the time of need, then that can really add up to a lot of cost savings. There's a study, again, at this Miro.co website, where one company actually saved 35% in supply costs alone due to these sensors inside of their dispensers. Another way to utilize technology for cost savings, whether you're in-house cleaning or you have a contractor cleaning, is to, if you have a contractor cleaning, ask them if they can utilize battery technology. We've done this in our accounts. Using battery technology really can save a lot of labor. For instance, it's been known that you can use a battery backpack vacuum and save up to 75% in labor just in your building. So we've utilized this in all of our accounts, where we've used battery vacuums, backpack vacuums in each of our accounts. And this is great because they have the HEPA filters. And so instead of dust mopping hard floor or concrete floor, we're vacuuming that dust and it's passing through a HEPA filter. So it's not coming back up into the air. We're literally sucking the dust off of the floor, and that's where most of the dust settles in a building. And so that really helps mitigate allergies and the dust pollens that are floating around in your air. And so also it's a savings, a cost savings, because it's very quick to have that vacuum on your back and go throughout your facility. They have special wands where you just go back and forth, and it's very quick to vacuum that way. So utilizing technology can also save you money. Number 6 is encourage your employees to get involved. This isn't possible in every building, but this is very common in the education space. In fact, that's how I got into cleaning. If you remember in the first episode where my aunt was a teacher and I helped with cleaning in her room after school. And so if you encourage your employees to take responsibility, even just on their desks themselves, sometimes if they can just have a container of sanitizing wipes, they can just wipe their own desk off and their own phone and keyboard and mouse. That could save you paying a cleaning company to have the labor there to do that for you. And that's usually not too rigid of a task to ask people to do. In education facilities, typically you can see more where they are able to vacuum parts of their room or their whole room, or wipe off their student desks, or even take the bag of trash out with them when they leave. So there are different ways to encourage your employees to get involved. Just be careful not to ask too much from your employees, since cleaning isn't their main job or even what they signed up to do. But if done right, you can see real savings on your monthly cleaning budget. All right, as promised, here is the bonus way to save money with your cleaning company on their cleaning contract. And that is this: just simply communicate your budget. Just simply communicate that with your service provider, what your cleaning budget is. And sometimes you just need one conversation to get the ball rolling towards saving money. Tell them you have X in your budget and you want Y done for that amount, and then see what they can do for that amount. So sometimes there's a little bit of a negotiation, but just communicating that budget up front can help them fit what you need done into their budget. All right, some closing thoughts here. Just set clear expectations. This just applies to everything in general, not just saving money, but communicate your expectations clearly to your cleaning contractor, including the specific tasks that are required and the type of quality you're looking for. This can help avoid misunderstandings and prevent the need to search for a new cleaning company, which could cost some money in the process of doing that, at least your time. And then lastly, provide feedback. That's always helpful. And that feedback can be after you do a walkthrough of your building on a weekly or monthly or bi-weekly basis. So provide that feedback to your cleaning contractor on their performance. Include areas where they are excelling and areas where they need to improve. This can help them adjust their approach and improve their service quality, potentially leading to lower costs. All right, if you have any other thoughts on this, I'd love to hear ways to save money on your budget. Or if you just want to leave a comment, I'd love to hear that as well. Leave us a review wherever you're listening to this podcast, whether on Google, Apple, Spotify, or YouTube. And if you'd like to learn more, visit our website at cleaningindy.com. Take care, and we'll see you next time.